The GMC Canyon is a model that GM is offering in the midsize segment along with the Chevy Colorado. The Canyon might not be as popular as the Chevy Colorado, but it's definitely a really good truck that can offer a lot for buyers, especially to those who want to get something different than the Colorado, but still enjoy the same GM-style powertrain and equipment. So stay with us while we cover the 7 reasons why the 2024 GMC Canyon is a diamond in the rough of the midsize truck segment. Number 7. Great practicality. One of the main reasons why to get a GMC Canyon instead of other trucks in the midsize segment is because of the practicality that this truck delivers to the buyer. This truck is really good when it comes to its truck duties and delivers in every possible aspect. All of the GMC Canyon models come with a crew cab. The crew cab is a full-size 4-door cab that will allow you to accommodate up to 5 people comfortably. Headroom and legroom are excellent, both of the front and rear passengers, which is a really good thing considering that this is a mid-sized truck. In the rear, you have a big bench seat that is really comfortable, and the rear passengers will enjoy every trip. On top of that, you have USB connections for the rear passengers as well as climate control, which is most important. The truck bed is also of decent size, specifically up to 5 feet in length. This bed size will be enough to accommodate a ton of cargo. There are even special hardpoints that you can use to strap your cargo in order to not move around the truck bed. Overall, when it comes to the practicality, the GMC Canyon is really good, and with this model, you'll never feel that you drive a truck that has problems fulfilling the basic needs. Number 6. Powerful powertrain. The second reason why you should get yourself a GMC Canyon is because of the powerful powertrain that this model implements. The GMC Canyon implements an all-modern engine that General Motors recently introduced to the market. We're talking here about the L3B 2.7-liter inline-4 engine. This engine, although quite small, is a true powerhouse and creates incredible amounts of power, specifically up to 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, which for a mid-sized truck is quite a lot of power, especially the torque, which is the most important aspect when it comes to trucks. The sheer amount of torque will make you forget about slow acceleration, even when loaded with cargo in the rear. All this torque is available relatively low on the RPM band, which makes this truck perfect for towing and hauling. If this engine gets a hybrid option with a small electric motor, we can expect it to perform even better and deliver some of the best performance in the segment. That's why you should cross your fingers in order for GM to introduce a hybrid version of this magnificent truck. And for the transmission, there's the 8-speed automatic. This is a GM transmission developed by GM engineers specifically for this truck. It is dubbed the 8L80. And it's easily one of the most reliable 8-speed transmissions on the market right now. Number 5. Great towing and payload capacity. One of the main aspects why people go for a pickup truck is because of its truck performance. And by truck performance, we mean the towing and payload capacity. A truck has to deliver an excellent performance in these areas in order to be regarded as a good alternative for purchase. And luckily, the GMC Canyon is one of the best, if not the best performers out there. When it comes to towing, this truck can pull a massive 7,700 pounds, which is almost in the full-size territory. It is easily one of the best trucks in the mid-size segment in this area. The only 2 trucks that can match the 7,700 pounds are the Chevy Colorado and the Jeep Gladiator. Another truck that comes close is the Ford Ranger, which can tow up to 7,500 pounds. The other trucks are no competition to the GMC Canyon. While in terms of payload, the GMC Canyon can take a payload of up to 1,600 pounds. In this area, the Chevy Colorado is lagging a bit behind the competition. For example, the Toyota Tacoma can take a payload of up to 1,709 pounds. We hope that in the future, GMC will add more payload capacity to the Canyon and make this model the best in the mid-size category. Number 4. Great fuel economy. Fuel economy has become a great discussion point in recent years, with the prices of gas constantly going up. Nowadays, every buyer wants to have a vehicle that delivers decent MPGs. Luckily for you, the GMC Canyon is one of these models. The standard elevation model with rear-wheel drive can get up to 18 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon on the highway. If you opt for a 4-wheel drive model, the numbers will drop, specifically at 17 miles per gallon in the city and 20 miles per gallon on the highway. But still, the GMC Canyon is easily one of the best performers in this category compared to the competition. What's worth noting is that if you opt for larger wheels and tires, Your MPGs can drop substantially below these numbers. This is something that not a lot of buyers are aware of, and they think that if they run 35-inch tires, their truck will be as efficient as a regular truck with standard wheels, which isn't the case in reality. Number 3. Modern exterior and interior design. One of the key selling points for any product is the design. The vehicle must look good in order for buyers to get one. And this is one of the main traits of the GMC Canyon. GMC focused a lot of its resources on creating one of the best designs in the midsize segment. Even the most basic elevation trim is one of the most beautiful trucks in this segment. The front end implements a massive grille with the GMC logo. This improves the presence of the truck. The headlight design is extremely modern and uses LED technology. The side profile of this truck is really good. It's not boring, but it has some well-sculpted lines at the front fender and the truck bed. Overall, this generation, which was introduced recently, is a huge improvement over the previous model that was, to some extent, considered boring looking. The interior of the GMC Canyon is also very nice. The dash is beautiful with two massive screens, one for the driver's display and one for the infotainment. What we really like about the Canyon is that you still have the analog buttons to control the stereo and AC. This is a big bonus for everyone who is not particularly attracted to technology. You also have a very capable infotainment system that uses very good hardware. Using it is a real pleasure. On top of that, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration as standard. You also have USB Type-A and Type-C ports, as well as a wireless charger. Overall, the design is a real highlight of the GMC Canyon. Number 2. Abundance of trim levels. Another really good reason to go after a GMC Canyon instead of some of the competitors is the abundance of trim levels. In total, you have 5 different trim levels available for the 2024 model year. These include the Elevation, AT4, Denali, AT4X, and AT4X AEV. Overall, all of these trim levels come with unique styling and implement unique features. Your best bet, if you have a limited budget, will be the Elevation. The Elevation trim is a trim level that is intended for entry-level buyers. But although pretty entry-level, the trim comes with a ton of equipment. The sweet spot in this lineup will probably be the AT4. With this trim, you will get a ton of options, and you will still not break the bank. If you want to spend more, we recommend that you go after the Denali. The Denali is one of the perfect luxury trims with many luxury options. But for those who want to go off-road, we can honestly say that you need something more, and this will be the AT4X or the AT4X AEV. With the AEV edition, you'll get exclusive 17-inch wheels wrapped in a 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler MT tires. On top of that, you also get more rugged skid plates and AEV steel bumpers. What's good about the AEV is that this model sits a bit higher than the regular AT4X, which is about 1.5 inches, which will give you 12.2 inches of ground clearance overall. Number 1. Good price. And the last reason why you should get yourself a GMC Canyon is the price. This model starts as low as $37,595. This is the price for the base Elevation with 2-wheel drive. If you want to get a 4-wheel drive model, you'll need to spend $40,895. Many people would think that this is a steep price, but this is not actually the case when you consider the standard equipment that you get, such as the high output engine, 2-inch factory lift, 11.3-inch infotainment screen, and a lot more. The GMC Canyon is a much better purchase than the equivalent Chevy Colorado, and this is why we recommend it.